You know, Noble Ones, welcome to Metatron's Academy. One thing that has always fascinated me is the Germanic roots of English, because English as a language has so many words that come from Latin. In fact, I want to say probably like, up to the 40% perhaps range, that it's easy to forget that it's not a Romance language as a Romance native language speaker, native, whatever, I'm getting confused. As an Italian, a Romance language being my native language. It's nice because oftentimes there are words that kind of sound like it. And so it's easy, like mentality, mentalità, just to say one. And so these are easy to remember because, you know, there is a common element and a common root. And yet, English is a Germanic language. And it's nice to see those other elements that are a little less obvious to us that speak Spanish, French, Italian, Romanian, Portuguese, because once again, we just hear a word, and but because we don't study German, perhaps we don't see the connection. Well, today, we're gonna rectify that, hopefully. I found this video from World Friends. Can English speakers understand Dutch and German dialogue? One question mark would have been enough, but whatever. Does it sound similar to English? So I imagine we're gonna have some Dutch speakers, some German speakers, and gonna say words that will be pre-selected because they're closer to English. That'd be nice. So let's see what we can learn.
In the UK, we say water. Or no. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Pass. Now, here, night, here, near. Love, oh love. Because I heard it from Ram. I'm looking for clues, guys. I'm trying to read your faces. It's easier than I thought.
Ooh, easier than she thought.
Okay, so I have a couple of German friends. We talk in English, so I'm not very confident, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna do my best. I mean, English is Germanic.
Yes.
So there's gonna be, hopefully, some similarities, so I'll be able to guess, hopefully, some of them. Dutch.
Oh, we've got some Nordic languages as well into the mix.
I don't know how similar that is to German. I'm looking for clues, guys. I'm trying to read your faces. Yeah, I don't know how similar it is. I think people say that German sounds like harsh and Dutch doesn't sound as harsh. You're gonna rip me
My gosh, she puts a lot of stuff in quotes, doesn't she? Quotations.
apart in the comments. I feel like German is
She's adorable though, I'm just joking.
something that I'm more accustomed to hearing because I had a friend who used to listen to German rap music.
Huh.
I know, it's strange.
There are good German rappers out there, yeah.
Yeah, they were really into that. So I've heard a bit. Maybe that's why I think it sounds a little bit harsh because I heard it from rap. But Dutch, I'm not gonna lie, I've not heard a lot.
Is there cool Dutch rap?
I don't know much about rap, but Eurovision, Europapa.
The Germans are very bad at that one. The last time we won was like 10 years ago or so, like longer. Let us know. Love, oh love, na na na. Don't you know that song?
I know it.
And we won the Eurovision Song Contest.
With that song?
Yeah, that was the last time we won.
Controversial. The UK never takes it seriously. I've heard more Finnish because I've flown with Finnair before. So I heard the safety demonstration and I was like, oh, no idea. But
Wow, look at the Nordic ladies up there.
Yiddish, Danish, Norwegian, no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If I've heard it, I probably wouldn't be able to be like, that's Swedish.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
think it's like mix of English and German. Feels like we're trying to be French but speak English but speak German at the same time. So I think a little bit of everything.
It's more grammatic. That is similar often. Like the
Right.
sentence structure.
But isn't your grammar to just take out all the spaces and just shove all the words together? Everyone says that that's what they do with German, is you just take out all the spaces and make a really long word.
Yeah, that's true. You
A
can
glutinative language.
put a lot of words together and create a new word.
Yeah.
That's cool. But like when it comes to grammar rules, not articles or so.
Okay, let me see if we get to the actual words though. Wow, it's a very long introduction.
Slowly and be like, does that sound like an English word? And then it's definitely easier. This is the German one, right? Okay, try with this one. Cold winter is
Nahe.
nahe. Don't know that one.
It's similar in English. with
Nahe.
N. Cold winter is
Now, here, night, here, near.
Nahe, near.
It's something storm is coming.
yeah, will
come.
Will.
Oh, I see. Common, yeah.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Come in my warm house, my friend. Welcome. Come here. Sing and dance.
Yeah.
Something and drink. Eat and drink. That's my plan. We have water, beer, and milk.
Yeah, eat. It's interesting. Like, I don't know German, but I remember, I think it's like essen, to eat. Am I wrong? Which kind of sounds like eaten, doesn't it?
Milk.
Frisch.
Frisch.
Fresh.
Oh.
From the cow. You can say milk
Wow.
is fresh from the cow. That's more than
Ooh, that was pretty good. I mean, probably this sentence was specifically selected to do that, but still, pretty nice.
50.
Well, all these words are, yeah.
Okay, I'm proud of myself.
Fun.
This sentence specifically shows how similar it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Not all like that, guys. I mean, hey, learn German, but it's not that easy to learn German. This sentence is a good example. Like, it can be easy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I found more words similar than I expected.
Fun.
And the whole sentence, now you've mentioned that the structure is the same.
Yeah.
I don't have to think about grammar, so I think it's easier for me to understand it now knowing
Well,
that.
you would because of all the different declinations, but yeah.
Kolde
Danish.
vinter er nær. En snestorm vil komme.
I'm sorry, I spoke over
knowing
her.
that.
Den kolde vinter er nær. En snestorm vil komme. Kom ind i mit varme hus, min ven. Velkommen. Kom her, syng og dans, spis og drik. Det er min plan. Vi har vand, øl og mælk frisk fra koen. Og varm suppe.
That's harder.
It was harder, but it's interesting to see how similar in reality I mean, they're very different, German and Danish, but you can tell that there is sort of like a common aspect to them.
I'm surprised that we all have like a form of the word welcome. It's
Yeah.
like very, 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 very similar. And
Yeah, I think it's because it's one of those core elements, really at a tribal nature. It's such a fundamental word. You could differ in ways to express philosophical ideas, but welcome is just really the basis of tribal networking, isn't it?
And milk also seems pretty
Yep.
similar. What's the word for beer?
Øl.
Öl? Like ale?
Öl.
I guess that
Like ale, very, very nice.
could be the most similar. Yeah, øl.
It's a good one, I need that.
A beer, a ale.
Good for ordering.
yeah, yeah.
Den kalde vinteren er nær. En snøstorm vil komme. Kom inn i mitt varmehus, min venn. Velkommen. Kom her, syng og dans, et og drikk. Dette er min plan. Vi har vann, øl og melk, fersk fra kua, og varm suppe.
That was way easier to understand than I expected.
I think it's also because now you know the sentence, so there is that. But yeah,
You say that is often very similar to English.
Yeah,
I have a friend who's learning Norwegian, and she's also from England.
yeah.
So she always picks up like the similarities.
shameless plug.
I was not expecting to find those similar.
That's kind of funny to me because I think this is very similar to Danish, but you didn't get a lot from that, right?
I thought so too, yes. The pronunciation was a bit different, but the words and the sentences were actually quite similar between Danish and Norwegian. They still sound very different though. Vowels particularly for me, but I don't know, I would have to re-listen to it.
I got some, but I think I got as much, or maybe a little bit more. Let me think about it. I think I got more Norwegian than I got German. I think if I didn't know the
Right, yeah, possible. Yeah, maybe there is a more conservative aspect to Norwegian as opposed to High German, I suppose.
translation, I would understand more from this sentence, because the sound is really similar.
Den
Right.
kalla vintern är nära. En snöstorm kommer. Kom in i mitt varma hus, min vän. Välkommen. Kom hit, sjung och dansa. Ät och drick. Det är min plan. Vi har vatten, öl och mjölk färsk från kon. Och varm soppa.
That's harder.
That was more difficult, I agree.
That was a lot harder.
Yeah.
It's kind of, like the A sound is really quite...
Yes, very good pointing out. I thought the same.
My ear is getting distracted with your pronunciation and concentrating on the words because it sounds nice. I think
She's really adorable.
I understood the least. Having heard everybody else, I can pick up on what the different words are, and I see the similarities in the different languages. Like, you guys have very similar words for beer. Everybody has pretty much
Yep.
the same word for milk. And again, welcome. Why do we all have the same word? In the UK, we say beer.
In Germany, we say beer.
And in the Netherlands, we say bier.
In Sweden we say öl.
In Norway, we say øl.
In Denmark, we say øl.
Hey, you guys at the back are really similar.
Yeah, the Swedish one had a different vowel. Absolutely.
Then you
It's
guys are
us
kind of
saying,
similar.
and then the back.
Whereas the Dutch person had a different R at the end. I think that varies depending on the region.
But it kind of makes sense to me because we have ale and we have beer in the UK and they're the same, they're not the same thing, but they're basically the same thing. Okay, sorry. They're not the same thing. I'm sorry. In the UK, we say sing and dance.
In German, we say singen und tanzen.
In Netherlands, you would say sing and dance.
In Swedish we say sång och dans.
In Norway, we say synge og danse.
In Denmark, we say syng og dans.
We all have
Okay, so out of the three Nordic, I liked Norwegian more. But yeah, I would say like Norwegian, Swedish, Danish, for those words alone. Not the language at all in its completion. That's the feeling I got. Out of those three, phenomenal.
have kind of a really similar word for dance though.
We want to party together. Welcome, let's party.
Yeah,
In
welcome.
German, it's harsher, like you said. We have a T and Z instead of the D and C. Tanzen.
In the UK,
Tanzen.
we say eat and drink.
In Germany, we say essen und trinken.
Essen und trinken.
In Netherlands, you would say eat and drink.
Wow, she didn't even. Eat and. It sounded like eat and drink, to be honest. But
So this for Swedish, you can't say like eat. Well, maybe you can, but
I'm sure you can.
I would say food and drink, or like to eat and to drink.
Yeah, do to eat and to drink.
So either mat och dryck or äta och dricka.
Äta och dricka. Oh, sounds so cool. I love it.
Norwegian, we say spis og drikk.
In Denmark, we say spis og drikk.
Right, now I like the Swedish version more. Man, this is, I need to look into Nordic languages a bit more. I know I have recently tried to learn a few things. Lovely, lovely.
That's very different, but kind of the same at the end. You guys had slightly differences, but
I noticed earlier in the text they used they used äta, but it's more of like a dialect word. So I would rather say spis.
also why?
I see. Spis. But the other one is the one that probably etymologically speaking has more of a common ground and common root with English, which is most likely why they chose that one on the channel. But still.
We had basically the same words.
You say English, you say eat and drink.
Yeah.
You pronounce every single letter in the word. But in
Right.
Dutch, it's more like eat, like almost like et. Eat and drink. And R is like
Just slightly
stronger.
clip it.
Yep.
Rolled, yeah, your R is rolled. I was told that not every Dutch person rolls their R's. I have no problems with that. I don't know, tell me if I'm wrong, by the way. And also, usually Dutch to me, it sounds like a different, it doesn't sound like German, but sometimes it does. So it's interesting because it feels like, yeah, it's definitely Germanic, but it's clearly not German. But then they have, depending once again on the region, there are those varieties that have such a strong sounds. Guten Morgen. It's like, wow, I can't say that more than 10. If I say that 10 times, I'll have a sore throat. So that's the, but then again, I was told when I tried that, a video when I was trying to mimic the pronunciation, I was told by some Dutch speakers, yeah, but not everyone does that. It depends where you're from. So I think I would, if I had to learn Dutch, I would choose whatever village, rural area, city, region, whatever it is, where they don't do that, because hearing it is fine, but trying to do it for my Mediterranean basic matrix of sounds, we don't even have so we don't even have aspirated T's and K's, so good luck with that.
It's like English slang. Sometimes they also do the N.
In the UK, we say welcome.
In Germany, we say willkommen.
Willkommen.
In Netherlands, we say welcome.
Welcome.
In Swedish we say välkommen.
Välkommen.
In Norway, we say velkommen.
Willkommen.
Denmark, we say velkommen.
It's all
Willkommen.
just different pronunciation of the same word.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, yeah. Fascinating stuff, fascinating. Anyways, as usual, I don't want to finish the video. It's relatively short-ish. Well, 21 minutes, never mind. But anyways, as I say, I never watched the entirety of the videos to give my viewers an opportunity to go and click the link in the description below or the pinned comment to finish the video over there if you liked what you saw, and so that you can give a like and a view to the original creators of the content. As always, thank you very much for watching and for supporting the channel and for joining Metatron's Academy. Bye.